Hey everyone, it's your host, Sam now. Today is April 23rd, Wednesday. Guess what? I've totally done up it's a bit touchy, but super important, especially for keeping our digital world safe. Okay, so the title is, Mind the Gap? Not for SAP hardness and rocking the quirky brain. In the colas/arxiv.org/abs/2504.2695 on. Well, that's a mouthful. It's long. What's this paper even about? Well, it dives deep into something called lattice problems. Imagine like a super organized grid of points in space, kind of like a crystal structure. That's basically a lattice. Computers have a really hard time solving certain puzzles on these lattices. Two big puzzles are the shortest vector problem and the closest vector problem. Psych is like trying to find the shortest non-zero distance from the center point to any other point on the grid. And NUPism, if you have a random point just laying near the grid, app is about finding the absolute closest grid point to it. Sounds simple maybe, yet it gets crazy hard as the grids get bigger and more complex. Now this paper tackles how hard these problems really are, especially finding approximate answers. Like, maybe not the perfect shortest distance, but one that's pretty close. The paper connects these lattice problems to a problem called 3SAT, and it uses a thing called the exponential time hypothesis. This is like the big guess in computer science. It basically says that certain tough problems like 3SAT probably can't be solved super fast by any computer. Ever. Like the time it grows exponentially as the problem gets bigger. There's also a stronger version called Gaga. What's super cool about this paper is that it shows that the odds are likely hard even under the regular weaker haze. People kind of knew they were hard under Gaga, but proving it under just death is a big step. It tells us these problems are fundamentally difficult. Okay, but why should we care about grid puzzles and alpha? Hold on to your hats, cause this is where it gets really relevant. The hardness of these lattice problems is like the secret sauce behind a lot of modern cryptography. Especially the new stuff called post-quantum cryptography. You know, scientists are worried that future quantum computers might break the encryption we use today. So, they're building new methods based on problems even quantum computers find hard. And guess what? Lattice problems like SLAP and NOP are top candidates. That's right. The security of many systems being looked at by NIST, the big tech standards placed in the US, relies on these lattice problems being super tough. Let me give you some examples of where this kind of crypto pops up. Could pop up. Secure communications. You know when you're shopping online or doing banking, and you see that little padlock icon? That means your connection is encrypted, usually with zero tolls. Future versions of this could totally use Lattice crypto to make sure even quantum computers can't snoop on your info. Super important. Second, data encryption. If you scramble a file on your laptop or encrypt the whole company database, you're using crypto. Lattice methods can make this encryption way stronger against future attacks, like protecting your secrets for the long haul. They're digital signatures. These are like digital proof that a message or document is authentic and hasn't been tampered with. Think of it like a high-tech, unforgeable seal. Lattice crypto helps create signatures that stay secure even in the quantum age. Awesome, right? And fourth, blockchain. You know, the stuff behind Bitcoin and other rare activities relies heavily on cryptography for security and trust. Lattice could play a big role in making future blockchain applications even more robust and secure. So, this paper is really important. It strengthens the argument that lattice problems are genuinely hard, even under the standard assumption. It uses a clever reduction, linking 3SAT to another problem called Moxlang, to show that approximating span map likely takes exponential time. This gives us more confidence that the next generation of cryptography systems, the ones designed to protect us in the future. How cool is that? We're figuring out just how hard these problems are, which helps us build better security for everyone. That's all the time we have for today's arXiv dive. Hope you find it as fascinating as I did. This is signing off. Catch you next time.